I crossed paths with one of the guys from the outcry home. He was handing cards in Laredo from Corpus. And he was persistent with me, right? He said, let me just pray for you. And to be honest with you, I didn't want to hear nothing he had to say. So I said, you know what, I don't got time for you. Just do your own thing because I'm on my way to get my drugs. And but he was persistent. He said, I just want to pray for you. And I said, you know what, man, just do your thing. He put his hands on me, prayed for me. From that moment on, I had a strong desire to go to the city of Corpus. I didn't know at the time that there was an outcry home in Corpus, but there was. And little did I know, God was already leading me into his house. Amen? And so when I got there, I remember there was a bunch of men praising God. There was a bunch of men jumping up and down. And I seen something in their faces. I seen there was a joy and there was a peace and there was a calmness to them. You know? And I wanted what they had. Amen. And that's what I was looking for, you know. And heroin didn't give it to me. Marijuana didn't give it to me. My friends didn't give it to me. But when I got to the outcry home, the presence of God was so strong that it broke me down. And the men got me in. They prayed for me. And I had an encounter with Christ. And I said, you know what, Jesus, what you did for me is enough for me to give you my life for the rest of my life, you know. Whatever you tell me to do, I'm going to do it. Wherever you send me, I'm going to go. And Lord, you know, I surrender fully to you. And from that moment on, you know, it's God really put a strong desire to preach and to witness for Christ and win souls for Christ. And that's what I've been doing for these past 9 years. I mean, it's a privilege for me to be here. About 6-7 months ago, Pastor Moses sat down with me and said, you know what, I need you to go to mission. And I need you to start a work there. We're going to open a drop-in in the church, and we're going to start reaching out to the community. And I said, well, I'm here, man. I'm here to serve. Wherever God wants me, I'll be there. And whatever the grace that God gives me, I'll do the best I can, you know. So we're here. God opened the door for here back in August of last year. I was looking around the area for a building. And it's funny because I seen in the window there was a for rent sign. And I just put it behind me. I took a picture and put it away. And the deadline was heading, it was coming soon. So in December, I was looking over my pictures and I got the for rent sign picture. And I called the lady and she said, it's funny you called me because 3 days ago, my husband passed away. And it turns out that for years before he passed away, they were already praying for this building, that it'd be a church one day. And for me, it was very impactful because I said, man, we're looking for a building to open up. And so I prayed for her. She broke down. She said, my place is open. Just come over, do what you need to do. We started working back in December. We started working on the building. By the grace of God, it's been about 4 or 5 months since then. And we're here now. You know, it wasn't nothing like this when we first got here. There's some guys here that were with me at the beginning. Pastor Monse knows how it was. Melissa also knows. She's seen it wasn't anywhere near this. But this is what God can do with a surrendered life, amen? And it's not about us, you know, like Pastor Monza said, we're here to serve. We're here to serve the community, and this is why God put us here, to win souls for Christ and just share our testimony. Share that there's hope. You know, you don't have to be on drugs. You don't have to be on alcohol. There's a way out found in Jesus, amen? And I'm honored, you know, I'm honored to be here, and I'm here to serve you, man. You know, there's no, the only difference between us, of course, is just where you're at and where I'm at, but at the end of the day, we're all brothers in Christ, and you know, let's serve God. Amen? Amen. Let's go forward for Christ, and let's do his work. You know, so that's why I want to give Jesus all the glory, the honor, and the praise this morning. Amen? Amen. Amen.